Tom Nisani, CEO of Beyadenu, returning to the Temple Mount, we cannot accept the reality that a Jew who prays on the Temple Mount get arrested. Tom explains Beyadenu's list of demands for the new right-wing government led by Benjamin Nathanyahu. Tom's massage to Balif in East Sepik. He addresses the people during the Feast of Tabernacles about how the current situation on the Temple Mount is going. Recently on the November 5, 2022, Tom Nisani explained to the Papua New Guinea, "Please pray for how soon the third temple is going to be built." The only hindrance to the Temple Mount is in the Al-Aqsa Mosque, also known as Jami Al-Aqsa or as the Qibli Mosque, is a congregational mosque located in the Old City of Jerusalem. It is situated on the Temple Mount, known from its Arabic language name as the Al-Aqsa Mosque Compound or simply as Al-Aqsa Mosque, which serves as a namesake for the structure. Tom explains Beyadenu's list of demands for the new right-wing government led by Benjamin Nathanyahu.
Nisani, Executive Director of Beyadenu for the Temple Mount. Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
So during these days, also you, as many right-wing organizations, are pressuring the soon-to-be government to include your issues in the coalition agreements. First of all, what are your demands at this point? Because I understand that you guys are very practical. You understand what changes could happen and what changes can't. What are you saying?
Yeah, we have some 10 demands from the coalition, from the new government, that we want to make some big improvements according to the Temple Mount. Some of them is extending the hours that we can ascend the mount as Jews, and by the way, tourists also. Fixing the law that considering the holy places in Israel, that the Temple Mount is not included until nowadays, unfortunately. And in matters of education, Ministry of Education should take the Temple Mount issue and get it to the students. And many other issues, we have a lot, unfortunately, to fix on the Temple Mount.
Now, you're also coming from a place of nationalism and faith and part of the Jewish history, but you're also saying that it's about equality. It's about freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to walk and visit any place in the land of Israel.
Yeah, except the big issue of the holiest place to Judaism, the most important place, and the right to go to the Temple Mount and pray, and one day build the third temple one day. We have also the issue of our rights. Right now we have almost no rights on the Temple Mount, only because we're Jews, and this is our Jewish state. We cannot accept the situation where a Muslim can go and pray, and a Jew who will pray will get arrested.
Are we still seeing these stories where someone just whispers something or nods his head a bit, the police, the Israeli police of the Jewish state, come and arrest them and move him away? Yeah,
the police does it, of course, when the government asks her to do it. The policemen don't do it on their own will, but we still see it. We saw it in the last 2 months, and it should be stopped because we're a Western country, we're a Jewish country and democratic country, and we cannot accept any of it anymore.
And now, although you understand that it's all a political game, you have expectations from Knesset members who have been accompanying your activity for years, and now they'll be part of the government.
Yeah, right. We are working very close.
Ben-Gvir, Smotrich,
Simcha Rotman, even more. We have a lot of MKs.
Also people in the Likud?
From the Likud, a lot that we worked with a lot of years, and now they got a right-wing government.
You're afraid of it, that, you know, as they get higher in terms of where they are, they might, forget or be afraid to make changes?
I think that the last government, which was partly from the left or mostly from the left, showed everyone that they can work, they can change the situation, they can implement their agendas as much as they want. And now the right wing, the Likud, Otzma Yehudit, and the religious party should do the same. take their agendas and implement it also on the Temple Mount, which is the most important place. And yeah, we expect them to do so.
Okay, Tom Nisani, Executive Director of Beyadenu for the Temple Mount. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Tom was then invited to speak during a Feast of Tabernacles opening ceremony in Papua New Guinea at Balif, in East Sepik province. His speeches was received by 5,000 participants. Tom's message to Balif in East Sepik. He addresses the people during the Feast of Tabernacles about how the current situation on the Temple Mount is going. Recently on the October 9, 2022, 15th of Tishri, 5783 in the Jewish calendar.
Hello to you all, my dear friends from Papua New Guinea. I'm really happy to be connected to you. It is my pleasure. It is really exciting for me to talk to you today. First, I want to thank all of the people that are helping in organizing this event for Sukkot, the Jewish holiday. I will mention some names. I will read it because it's a lot of good people names and I don't want to forget anyone. First, Vincent Iwan Sanus, Matteo Naimo, Pastor Jesse Alan, Pastor Hans, Neslon Alop, Grace Songi Sim and Devorah Topaz, which I'm connected with personally, Malka Topaz, and Pastor Jesse and Yuna. All of the people that are helping us as an organization and the State of Israel and the Jewish people here in Jerusalem and in the Promised Land, the Holy Land. Shana Tova, Chag Sukkot Sameach, Happy New Year, 5783. This is our New Year, of course. First, I want to explain for you what we are doing as an organization, what I do as the Executive Director of Beyadenu, formerly called the Temple Mount Heritage Foundation. So we are representing the Jewish people that are ascending the Temple Mount, the holiest place in Judaism and actually the holiest place in the world, that we as Jews have to protect and maintain the Jewish presence inside because we want to rebuild the third temple. As you know, something like 2,000 years ago, the temple was burned and destroyed by the Romans, and from back then, the Jewish people expelled from the land of Israel, and we got back here in very lately, not so long time ago. The State of Israel founded in 48. So we are pretty new in this land after 2,000 years of exile, and we're back to the land of Israel as Jews, and now our next mission is to build the third temple. And by your financial support, by your warm words even, and support from all over the world and from Papua New Guinea, we have the support to do it. We have many difficulties, as you may see on the updates that we are sending for you, but this is how things will go naturally. To build the temple, it's something that will cost a lot of effort, and we are here to do it with your help. We are happy to connect you to the Jewish people and to the State of Israel and to the Temple Mount. I will be very glad to invite you to visit Israel and visit Jerusalem and to take you to see the Temple Mount and all of the holiest places in Israel. You will be my guests, of course, and thank you for the support. I want to mention again all of Papua New Guinea people, East Sepik, Yangon, and Maprik and Balif. You are now connected to us through Beit Lechem Missions Foundation. alongside with Beyadenu organization. I want to thank Yangu and Wingay and the Messianic congregation in Port Moresby, who stood with us for the Temple Mount in the last year, from 2021 to 2022. Financially, it helped us very much to promote things on the Temple Mount. I want to thank also Maprik, Tabernacle of David congregation, that will join us this year, this new Hebrew year. And again, last ones, Balif, TOD and Aliyah Coordination Center for hosting the Sukkot program. Again, thank you very much. I cannot explain how much your support helping us to promote our activity in the Temple Mount. We are bringing a lot of Jewish ascenders to the Temple Mount. We're fighting there. Unfortunately, we have to fight to promote our situation, to be able in the near future to build the third temple, to blow the shofar freely on the Temple Mount, and to promote the Temple Mount for all of the nations, Jews, Christians, even Muslims that can help us and be a part of it. We are willing to do so peacefully. And again, I want to thank you all for your great support and wish you a happy holiday, happy Sukkot holiday, and a happy New Year. And thank you for your support. I'm here for you, and we'll be happy to host you here in Israel and in Jerusalem. Thank you very much. Bless you.
Tom Nisani, right now, we have almost no rights on the Temple Mount only because we're Jews. This is our Jewish state. We cannot accept the situation where a Muslim can go and pray and a Jew who prays will get arrested.
Okay, we're here on the closed Temple Mount for Jews for the 7th day. We're here to protest about the closing of the Mount to Jews only, while yesterday night dozens of Muslims on the Mount up there shouted to kill Jews, while we are here staying and hoping to get inside the Mount to pray into our holiest site. And also it is so painful to see the PLO flag waving up on the Dome of the Rock, while the police don't do anything to remove it. And many tourists here also see it and ask why there is a PLO flag on the Temple Mount. So this is the situation here from the entrance to the Mount. We will be here to protest until the Mount will be in our hands. Hello, my good friends from Papua New Guinea.
We need your support. Visit our website www.blmfmo.wordpress.com/contact/ and send us an email.
Thanks for your support and your payments for the temple and for the Temple Mount. So first I wanted to say thank you to all of our supporters, Balif TOD congregation, Yanguro Messianic, Balif TOD and Aliyah Center, Wingay Messianic Community, Wasara Messianic Community, and Port Moresby. I want first to thank you all for the support and your generous donations that helps us a lot promoting the Temple Mount for the sake of all of humanity, all of the world, all of the people. And I want to talk shortly about the projects that we will have this year, and also your support is very helpful by doing it. You can see on our updates in English that we are working very hard to get and promote and make as much as we can people to ascend the Temple Mount. Actually the destination we have for this year is 75,000 1,000 Jews that will ascend the mount. And we're about to do it by paying to buses that will take people to the Temple Mount from all across Israel. We will also working right now to promote new laws according to the Mount with our new government in Israel that will be decided shortly. We purchased lately some new cameras to show to you also and all the world what's happening on the Temple Mount, the good things that are happening, and also the bad things that we should improve. Every camera costs about, let's say, $500. So your support will be very helpful for that also. And we added to our team of working another 2 or 3 people lately that can work harder to maintain the everything we do, the good momentum on the Temple Mount, and we shall proceed and do it more and more. And I want to thank you for your support, and I hope to see you soon. Maybe if you will come visit here in Israel and on the Temple Mount, and surely I will be glad to visit you one day. And again, I want really to say thank you from all of our people and workers, and you have my appreciation. Thank you.